Really sorry about that. You know, it's acting up. And I think one of the reasons why my audio acts up most of the time is because I barely turn off the system. I should be turning off my entire system before I leave the studio now. I should. Anyway, so that was, that's the Turaki Abina Saraki of Adamawa, whatever Atiku is called. So he's attending the wedding fatia of Kwakwanso's children. Kwakwanso and other guys' children in Kano. They were all there. They are all in Kano right now to do a wedding fatia, so to say. So with a wiki welcomed Shena Nora Modi, because that is his name again, the Prime Minister of India, and he gave him the key to the city. And the Ronukus, they are celebrating the visit of Indian Prime Minister to Tinubu in Abuja as an achievement. There are so many people who are trying to work with Tinubu and all that, you know. So I saw that earlier and I was like, oh, that must be an achievement. Just like the news of the 58 people kidnapped by terrorists in Kaduna. And then the Nigerian soldiers claimed to have rescued him. Rescued them. So they kidnapped them in Kaduna. You rescued them in Kaduna. Then you drove them to Abuja to go and present them to Ribadombu as the NSA to Tifnumbu as an achievement, Abi. And then they now returned them, they now handed them to the representatives of the governor of Kaduna, who now have to drive all of them back to Kaduna to their families. I was like, a only performative show off. Then I remember, oh, they needed to show the working. They needed to show to you that they are working. And Nigeria is now safe, right? Let me share that with you. In the office of Ribadombu in Abuja, the alleged rescued 58 people.
Led a joint operations with other security agencies which led to the rescue of 58 kidnapped victims who were kidnapped from Gayam, Sabonlai, and Kwaga village, all in Amusa local government of Katsina State. These victims were kidnapped from their houses and farmlands, and they were made to trek hundreds of miles to Birmingham Forest, in which the bandits used them to walk on their farmland. So preliminary investigation showed that they were kidnapped by a bandit leader called Jambuj. During the kidnap, upon receipt of the victims, the government provided them with all necessary assistance, which include clothing, medical treatment. Out of these 58, 6 were in a serious state and were admitted in the NIA clinic. The 6 have recovered and are presently here. So I would like to hand over these 58 victims to you, sir, for onward delivery to the Chief of Defense Staff.
The National Security Advisor, the Chief of Staff.
Closer. Let's get closer.
Chief of Defense Intelligence.
Let's get closer.
Members of the press, we are happy to be here. Today is Saturday, the 16th of November 2024. Part of the operations that we have said always is we are doing the kinetic and the non-kinetic. The kinetic being carried out by the military, the non-kinetic combined efforts by all. And we have told you, for us to succeed, we need all Nigerians to take ownership of this operation, and that is what is happening. What we are seeing out of this number is the success of the collaboration right from the top, from the presidency, from the Office of the National Security Advisor, the Ministry of Defense to Defense, all agencies working together, including Kaduna State. The governor has been very, very supportive and very helpful. And it is this collaborative effort that made it possible for us to be able to rescue these individuals. I know the question is how were they rescued? It's a joint effort. We're able to do that through non-kinetic means of getting across. No penny was paid for these individuals. And now I want Nigerians to understand that if we do not come together to work, it will make it extremely difficult for us to succeed. The success depends on all of us working together. It's a whole of society approach. And this is what has made us achieve this success. You can see from the people, the women, the children, the girls and boys, and the little one. The question you want to ask is, why would somebody kidnap this kind of people? If you see them, they are barely just surviving. And that's to tell you that there are individuals that on their own are trying to make it impossible for the government to succeed. They are doing everything possible to sabotage the efforts of the government. That will not happen. We are working together tirelessly. Today is Saturday. Most people have wanted to be home, but we are working Saturday, Sunday, day and night. And all Nigerians have keyed up, and everybody is contributing to the success we are seeing. I want to also inform Nigerians that we will continue to work hard together. We will not leave any stone unturned until every Nigerian that is in captivity is freed. Nigerians are free to move about within the country, both day and night, as it used to be before. So we assure Nigerians that the presidency, we're getting all the support to ensure that we work, and we assure Mr. President that we will do everything possible, and including Nigerians, until we succeed. We'll continue to push. So every security agency is working together, the Nigerian Armed Forces, the Nigerian Police, Civil Defense, even the vigilantes, the local government, the religious leaders, the traditional rulers, Kaduna State, and everyone is giving us the support, and that's how it should be. So in every state, we are calling on every Nigerian to take this as a task that we must succeed, and together we will succeed. We want to appreciate the National Security Advisor for giving us the platform and the environment for us to operate freely. The Kaduna State Governor is doing extremely very well. We want to call on other governors to also key in. It started in Borno State with the Governor of Borno State. It has moved down to Kaduna State, Niger State, Zamfara, Katsina. People are also reaching out to us that they were tired of this nonsense. I want to also inform Nigerians that it is not everybody that is part of this. Some of them were conscripted and forced into it. And it is those ones that are going. We are going after those perpetrators, and they will not be let free. That I assure Nigerians, they will not be let free. For the innocent blood they have killed, for those that have restricted their freedom, we will get them back, and they will face the law. I assure Nigerians that we're not taking anything lightly. I want to also thank Nigerians for yesterday, all the support we got for the burial of our late chief of the Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tariq Abiodun Lagbaja, and to assure Nigerians that that is a mandate that we're taking further, that will go further to ensure that every Nigerian is free, every Nigerian enjoys democracy in Nigeria. So I want to thank the National Security as well, sir, for this, and we have the honor, sir, to present this to the Chief of Staff, Kaduna State. These are the people, they were all received, they were taken to medical center and were looked after. 6 of them had serious cases, but they were treated, they were fed well, clothed properly, and then before they are being presented. And so we hand them over to you.
My name is Sani Limankila. I'm the Chief of Staff to the Governor of Kaduna State. As you have heard it from the Chief of Staff, he has said everything. I just want to thank the President, Ahmed Bola Tinubu, the National Security Advisor, all the security agencies, and the Governor of Kaduna State. He actually deserves accolade. He did a lot. The religious leaders, the traditional institutions, because security is everybody's business. Let's team up and fight these menace. Thank you, and God bless you.
Led a joint operations with others.
They were kidnapped. In the first place, they shouldn't even have been kidnapped. But they actually have to transport them to Abuja. Make them stand in front of Ibadan's office. Bring their camera, they brought their cameras and everything, so that they can show to all of you that it is now safe for you to travel everywhere, when it is not. They know it's not safe for you to travel anywhere in Nigeria. But that validation, that performative show, that is actually not how you are going to keep people safe. If everywhere is safe and secure, people will know. You don't even need all these performances and all that. You don't need that. or it is APC, Ebekebe. They need the propaganda. And that's what they have turned the Nigerian army to. You see them? Performative. See, now we are working. We just want everybody to know that we are working. Everybody should work with us. We are doing our best. We are damn it, man. Well, I also found a clip, and it's actually a testimonial. Okay, this one is from the Obi and the obedient, people. Peter Obi was invited to Yale University to come and give a lecture, I believe. And among his audience was this young man, Jennifer, who happened to be one of the students in Anambra State, the secondary school students in Anambra State, about 14 years ago. That's a long time, though. And she met with Obi. She met Obi at Yale, and she was like, I benefited from this, your educational policy at the time that gave me an edge over my other peers, and it changed my life. And listen, okay, I'll let her say it herself. Testimonial.
The story that we're talking about, and I need to hear it. Now that you're meeting with His Excellency, let me hear you.
When I was standard of those secondary school, and school I went very well. Yeah, when the secretary was governor, he gave the school about more than 100 and the next year the core members that came to the school. Yes, good ones. ICT classes, and that was the first time I used the laptop in my life. Going to UNN, it helped me so much. It gave me an edge over my classmates, and I graduated as a first student in my department.
Congratulations.
Let's
clap for her.
And I'm here today on the scholarship.
Where are you right now?
Yale University, studying international and development economics. A full scholarship. It's really a very tiny, minute contribution to my life, but it has really gone a long way because I know ICT is very important, and I owe it all to you.
When we ordered, I don't forget this, when we ordered 30,000 laptops for HP, you know what they told us? And they will supply it because we can't afford to pay for it. They can't supply it. You can't afford to pay for it. So one month, you can sell the money.
His Excellency.
Oh my goodness!
I have to drag you because they will not let you go.
No, let you know we like it like that. That's not the young generation thing. Oh my God, why are you taking you everywhere now?
Yeah, that's it from Yale, right? In Nigeria, there were women too who also had their own mentor, and that is Alhaji Atiku in Adamawa. I mean, everybody just go embrace your own mentor wherever you see him.
Parents, mothers, they support us in their own little way for us to give market women, which we title Kids the Market Women. And the schools, we titled it Pack the Girls. So we go to markets to give them apron, we made apron in the name of whoever that sponsors. I have here.
I will want to welcome you to what I consider your home. This is because, as Mrs. Temple said, I was there at the inception
And I want to use this opportunity to commend her leadership and the association for having survived, over the last 16 years. Some of the members that I have known her with, I want to say, are no longer with us. May God forgive their sins. Yes. And I want to extend my very, very personal, sincere gratitude for their consistency and also their loyalty. Over the years, they have never shifted in their support to me and also my political aspirations. This is very rare, with all the various associations being, floated all over the country. Sometimes they are with you and sometimes they are not. But all stage women have been very, very consistent and loyal. I want to commend them for that. One thing about Temple is that every day she communicates with you wherever she may be, whether on the road or in the air or at the airport or at the motor park. She will not let me rest at all. I admire her.
Whenever you see your mentor, embrace them. Anyway, I think I have emptied my entire bag of goodie for tonight. Apologies to the rest of us who have been waiting for Mayego to open the line so that you can actually pour your own art out. As usual, I apologize to you. I promise that we may have a Sunday sermon tomorrow, and then we should possibly be back on track this coming week when we can indeed take and make calls, okay? Taking and all of that. So all of you who have a lot to say, you are going to have your time. So finally, let's have a shout out, or let's give a shout out to the sponsor of that particular segment, which is this segment that we usually use it for phone calls. And that is Ya Rasulallah's Digital. To every one of us in the temple who has checked this out, well, thank you, okay? So this segment is actually paid for, right? It's an hour, but that's why we have to give it a shout out to, the sponsor of this segment, okay? And also to everyone else who is yet to, let me remind you, if you are doing your 9 to 5 or just your normal job, and these days that, as we can put it, the cost of living here and there, and then the efforts in trying to want to get an extra legitimate income these days, where a lot of people are looking for business opportunities. What can they do? Some are going into crypto and others are not even risking it that much, okay? But if you are looking for a chance to actually own your own business, yes, your own digital business, where you can be trained for it, seriously, and you can meet other digital marketers, business owners, and all that, this may be a chance for you. It may be a chance to actually be your own boss, have time for family, work at your own time, and then make good money for yourself. This is not an MMM. You know, MMM, get rich quick scheme, Ponzi scheme. This is not Ponzi. This is not a get rich quick sort of a scheme. It is about somebody who wants to learn something new. Yes, something new, something different, and be your own boss in this regard. So you can check this out on your screen, as I've been introducing this to the Templars for weeks now. I think we've had about 2 weeks or so so far, right? So you can learn and then you can own your own business in this regard. It will only cost you to start up, right? It will cost you $149. Now, here is the caveat, okay? So bring out your phone on the screen right now, right? Turn the camera on and turn the camera on this screen, okay? Scan this QR code. You will have a link, a website link, right? Click on that website, read more, sign up. Now, if you feel like, I don't think this is for me. See, there are those of us who are pensioners, you're like retired, now you don't really do much, and you are the type who really want to keep getting busy and all that. There are some of us who work at 2-3 jobs just to keep up with our finances and all that. This may actually be that a financial break you want. And I'm introducing this to you to say, you must also be willing and ready, right, to put in the work. Nobody is going to do the work for you. This is not you sending your money to somebody that is going to send you profit at the end of the month or in 3 months. No. You're actually going to get trained. Okay? And yeah, that may actually be the break you have been looking for too, where you can have time for the special time and special days and all that, occasions in the family, the children graduations, the children birthday, vacations and all that stuff. That may be it. So this is, a chance that you should possibly check it out. And if you sign up and you feel like, I don't think I have enough to get going with this, cancel it and you will get every penny back, all your money. The $149, you get every penny back. So, and then you can thank me later if you stay on. So far, so good. I heard that we've had about 3 or so of the members of the temple who have actually really started their own business in this regard. I wish you all the best, okay? To the rest of us, thank you again for spending your evening with me. Just don't leave without liking the broadcast, okay? That one is so important. Like it, share it, subscribe to my channel, and the next time I come on, right, it's going to be 2 of us or all of us. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Mayegun Diary political. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá àní ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o àní ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí òkúra olóṣèlú àní ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí àní ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣọ́ra kí. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi.